Hello, my name is Greg Sawyer, and I want to talk to you about a new church for Olympia, Washington. The gospel is scarce in the Northwest. As a matter of fact, it's the most unreached area in the country. Less than 4% of the state's population is engaged in any kind of evangelical church. Washington State is home to some of the greatest entrepreneurs and influencers in the world. Now, while they're becoming and brimming with new ideas and world influence, Jesus is not a factor in their lives. As the capital city of Washington, Olympia is where all of Washington's culture and influence converge, making it one of the more interesting and desirable places in Washington to live. Now, downtown Olympia is the epicenter of that convergence. It's the heart of Olympia. The density and diversity of downtown is the source of Olympian culture. Olympians are intentionally working to revitalize downtown again to become the place for all ages to work and to recreate. They're working to redeem the downtown through the expansion of local businesses, housing, the arts, and the encouragement of a diversity of spiritual expression. As for the local businesses, the downtown is home to over 400 different shops that serve the downtown and surrounding area with room to grow. As for housing, Olympia is expanding housing downtown with the opening of new market rate housing and apartment living to increase the population by more than 50% by 2020. Olympia's culture includes 7 different performing arts troupes, live music somewhere in the city every night, a variety of galleries, and an independent film society, complete with its own theater. One of the stories Olympia tells is that of its spirituality. The key to recreation is the spirituality of a community. Olympians are passionate about the diverse but non-specific spiritually engaged culture. To an Olympian, there is room for all. Downtown Olympia needs the clear light of Jesus Christ. The gospel of Christ gives the clarity needed to bring a full life to downtown. Now, Olympian pride and spiritual diversity demonstrates that they have a clear interest in spiritual matters. But this diversity has created a void of clarity that Jesus clearly addresses in John 14:6 when he says, "I am the way, the truth, and the life." Downtown Olympia needs a church to bring that clarity into the conversation. Now, as things stand, the existing church structure is not equipped to address and adapt to the changing culture and climate in Olympia. If it goes unaddressed, several thousand people who interact with downtown Olympia on a regular basis will never encounter the gospel witness. There's something we need to do about that. There is need for someone to come alongside to touch the heart of Olympia in a brand new way. There's a need for a new work, a need for a new church. A new church that shares in the collective passions that Olympians hold. A church that has a shared heart for downtown Olympia. Because Olympians envision a downtown alive and filled with people who share their heart for an expanding downtown lifestyle, Olympia needs a new church that makes the gospel known while capturing the heart of Olympians, loving them and the community that they share. Olympia needs a church that demonstrates Jesus as passionate for the people who care about and engage downtown. Now, this church will best love the people passionate about downtown by being downtown, engaging its residents, supporting the local business community, participating in the creative arts, and working for the preservation, restoration, and the growth of downtown. I believe Illuminate will be that church. Illuminate exists to be light for the journey. We want people to know who they are as a member of God's family and to live the life they were created for. And I assure you, it's far more than you could ever hope or imagine. We believe as a community that God has given us this world to care for and to manage as His children. As stewards, we have lost our way and we need to be reconnected to God to find our identity and to be all that He's called us to be. So why us in particular? We believe we're a reflection of downtown. Illuminate is a diverse group of people in various stages of life and community involvement. We are committed to the downtown. Illuminate is a church that meets and lives in the city in order to be an influencing light. We're entrepreneurs. We're familiar with the struggles of the local business owner, more than just another service agency, but true partners in building, connecting, and restoring the downtown community. We're artists. We are musicians, actors, painters, poets, comics, sculptors, storytellers, and more. We are exploring how to engage life through story regardless of the medium it takes. We want to live out life through the artistic gifts that God has given each of us. We are passionate about our spirituality. We're passionate about our faith. We share the community's passion for spiritual connectedness. Many are looking hard for the truth that they have not settled specifically. We exist to be light for their journey as they work to find that connection.